Good morning, good morning. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Derrick Casey coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. And I hope you guys are having an amazing morning, man. My kids were up bright and early, my 4-year-old. I mean, it's so crazy that during the week, when we have to get up, I got to wrestle with them to get out the bed. But then when the weekend comes around and they actually can sleep in and relax, they are up extra early, already getting started, full of energy. Hashtag parent life. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But man, we're gonna let Facebook do its thing. I'm gonna talk to you guys about something because, like I said, I got something on my mind, on my heart, and I feel like this is some value that you can take and use and kind of shift your mindset when it comes to your business. So if you're coming on, let me know where you're chiming in from, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dive into it. But man, it's crazy, man. I might need some coffee or something, man. Still got eye boogers in my eyes, man. Crazy. Anyways, man, what's up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? If you coming on, man, say what's up, man. I can't see who all on here just yet, so come on board and say what's up, and then we'll kick this thing off very shortly. You can tell it's like cleaning day. You see like the Windex bottle over my shoulder. We'll be cleaning up. Yeah, the weekend's a cleanup day is here, so try to get the house in order. But man, I hope everyone's having a really awesome start to their weekend. But I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about something. That I feel is very important. And you see it in the question here, and it says, "Are you committed to the process, or are you committed to the results?" Okay? Are you committed to the process, or are you committed to the results? And like, I literally wanted to talk about this because it's something I had to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Because since I've been an entrepreneur, it hasn't been easy, to say the least. It hasn't been easy. I've been from company to company. Hey, good morning, Alethea. I've been from company to company just trying to figure this thing out. Seeing other people get success and wanting that, but always falling short. And I never could understand the reason why. Like, I kept falling short. Like, I do these videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm understanding, I'm connecting with people, and I just never understood why I always fell short. Like, why I could never have the breakthrough that I wanted. Out of all my years, I mean, I've probably been doing this for about 6 years, you know what I'm saying? And I really, like, this time around was something different for me. Because I decided to make a promise to myself that when I got started with this business, that I was going to stick it out. No matter what happened, no matter if I didn't see results right away, no matter if, I didn't get sign-ups or whatever the case, I was going to stick it out. Because I seen something in this opportunity that really opened my mind. I seen other people who was winning with this opportunity, who was excited. And I was like, I know the only way for me to get to that point is I have to stick it out. See, the problem that a lot of people have is that they want the results. But they're not committed to the process that leads to the results. And that was me for a long time. I come into business, I invest my money, and then I was just looking to like start hitting it within a couple of days, a few days, 30 days or whatever. And then if it didn't happen, then I start getting discouraged, and then I'm doing this, and then I start blaming the opportunity and the leaders. And the thing was it wasn't their fault. It wasn't the leaders, because they was winning already. It wasn't the opportunity, because so many other people were still winning. So how am I the only person that comes into an opportunity where I physically see people winning in the business and their opportunity, and they're helping so many people out, but I'm the only one that's having problems. I'm the only one that this is not working for it, but it's not my fault. See, the thing is that we never want to hold ourselves accountable for the failures that we have in a business. We never want to hold ourselves accountable. And until you start holding yourselves accountable, then that's the only way that you can grow in your business. That's the only way. Because if you don't know what you're doing wrong, and you always point and blame at everybody else and the opportunity and everything else around you for the things that you can't achieve, how can you learn what you're doing wrong to even grow in your business? You know what I'm saying? We got to take responsibility, because at the end of the day, I'm a leader. in the business, right? People see me, my name ring bells, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I do. I help a lot of people out. But my job is not to do the work for you. My job is to lead you and give you the tools and the resources, right? Help you follow the same blueprint that I follow to help me reach the level that I've reached. Okay? Help me reach the level that I reached. That's my job. But it's up to you to stay plugged in. And that's the biggest thing that I see, is that a lot of people in these businesses, not just my own, but just across the network marketing industry, is that they don't stay plugged into their business. They're not committed to the process. I'm going to tell you guys, when I got started with this opportunity, I hit the ground running. Because once I saw the results in my business, I started hitting these videos up. I started sharing with people. I was showing my results. I was doing all of those things. I literally hit the ground running. Started hitting these ranks. Everybody's like, oh my God, you're crazy. Then what happened for me was I hit a wall. Just like every entrepreneur does in their business. I hit a wall. And I had a couple of months where like nothing was happening for me. Nothing. I was sharing my information. I wasn't getting responses. Like all of these things were happening at this time. Now, I could have did like the old Derrick would do and then start looking for the next company and hopping into that, because I feel like that's easier and all of these things, and everybody is hyping it up. So I could have just jumped in and then left this opportunity behind, or I could have just stayed the course. And I decided that I'm tired of chasing. I got tired of chasing money. I got tired of chasing success. And I was like, if I'm going to make this work, I'm going to stick it out. Let me give you guys an example of why this mindset came about. Okay? A lot of y'all know I still work my 9 to 5, right? Y'all see me. I be in the car, driving to work, talking to you guys on lives, driving home. I be at work on lunch, sharing value, right? So I still work my job. When I first started, I've been at my job for almost 2 years. It's September 10th. Okay? September 10th is my 2-year anniversary there. And I remember when I got started, everything was going good. Man, I was making some good money. My salary was kind of little, but the potential of money you could make in commission was pretty amazing, right? So I was making some really good money. And then what ended up happening was the company hit a wall. Boom, hit a wall. So the phones weren't ringing as much, right? Our commission started to decrease. So all of our salespeople took a major hit, right? So things were tough financially for a while, because like the phone, I'm talking like 5 or 6 months, we dealt with like barely hitting numbers that we needed to hit while we were doing what we need to do. You feel what I'm saying? But I could have got frustrated and started looking for another job and hopped out of there, right? I could have left and looked for another job. But I decided that at this point, when I got this job, I had already made a conscious decision that this job would be the last job that I would ever work in my life, because I got a plan. So I was like, I said, let me go in. I say, let me just stick this out. So we made it through financially. It wasn't easy, but we made it work with what was going on at the time. Fast forward to today, when coronavirus hit, when other businesses were shutting down, people were losing their jobs. Our job, we started working from home. We didn't know what was going to happen when we started working from home. We didn't know if it was going to slow down the sales and the growth of the business or whatever. We didn't know. When we started working from home, all of a sudden, guys, we had our best months. I'm talking like setting records in our company, like in the company's history. And the company been around, I want to say about 7-8 years. In the company's history, in just a couple of months, as everything was shutting down, our business was booming all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. So we started seeing 6 months of sitting around just kind of twiddling our thumbs, making enough money to survive, and all of a sudden, boom, everything takes off. Last month, man, I had my biggest month ever commission-wise at my business. But I'm not telling y'all that just for, like, look at me, pat me on the back. I'm telling you guys because we stayed the course. So even when things got tough in the business for my job, we stuck with it. We kept plugging away. Things that weren't working, they X'd them out. They kept on plugging away until things started to blow up. And then all of a sudden now, because of that, it started just everything elevated. They were forced, because we had so many more calls and things coming in that we didn't even have enough people to handle them. So they had to hire more people so we can handle the calls that were coming in. And that was a great learning experience, because that's the type of mindset that you have to have in your business. Not everything is going to be going as planned and how you want it to go in your business. But what I'm explaining to you guys is that you got to stick with it, and you got to stay plugged in. You got to stay plugged into your business, because eventually, once the smoke clears and you stayed the course, even when you had the months where you may not have made as much money, maybe you didn't make money at all, you didn't see the signups, you didn't see all of that stuff. If you stay the course in your business, eventually something's going to happen to where your business is going to explode. See, I see a lot of people quit their business right before they're about to have a major breakthrough. And I wasn't going to do it this time, because I didn't want to be that person that quit my business in a time where like things was getting ready to take off. I was like, no, I'm sticking with this, because I see the value. I've seen the personal results that I've had in my business. There's no way I can walk away from this right now. So I'm staying here. And because of that, guys, I've been able to increase my income while working my job, $22,000 a year. Very shortly, I'm going to be making a full-time income, so we're going to be looking at around about $36,000 to $40,000 a year in my business while working my job. I mean, that's phenomenal. And the cool part about it is that the money that I'm making from my business is nothing that's accounted in my budget. So now I'm going to be able to do so much more. I'm going to be able to take that money and do so much more. Clear out our debts, get them credit scores up, you know what I'm saying? You know, just getting everything taken care of so we can start investing. We want to get a house. We want to look into buying land. You know, I got my team of experts working for us so that way we can start getting into that. So, like, this opportunity has literally been the vehicle that I've been looking for many, many years. It's been the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking against any other companies, because I got friends all over the industry. But you have to find what works for you. And I found my vehicle. I found the vehicle. Like, I've been waiting for this moment. So every bump, every obstacle, every downfall, every failure had led me and started to prepare me for this moment. It started to prepare me for this moment. And now things are starting to change in my life and for my family. And now I'm in a position to be able to help more people. But you have to be in love with the process just as much as you're in love with the results. Because the process is what leads you to the results. You got to get out here and grind. You got to shift your mindset. Yes, it's going to be so many people who look down on your opportunity. There's so many people who look at online marketing as a pyramid scheme and all of this stuff. You're going to get it. That's just part of the process. But that should never stop you from continuing to build your business, because there's millions of people out there for you to talk to. You just got to get your information in front of the right people. You got to get away from just talking to the people that's in your comfort zone. You got to get away from that, and you got to step outside of your comfort zone and share the information, and then just let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. Because all this industry is about, guys, is massive exposure. That's really what it is. Exposing people to information, exposing people to your product, your service, exposing people to the opportunity, putting the information in front of them, bringing them value, right? And then let them decide on what's going on. Let them decide. It's not your place to tell somebody how to live their life, what they should be doing, what decisions they should be making. That's not your job. Your job is to say, hey, here's an opportunity for you, right? Here's an opportunity for you. Here's what people are doing. Here are the results that people are getting. You got any questions? Let me know. Slide that in front of them and keep it moving. Because if they decide not to take look into the information, if they decide not to take action, that's not on you. Because what's going to happen is that at some point, 6 months down the road, when they hit a road financially and they truly need something, they're going to remember you. They're going to remember you. I want y'all to think about like them lawyer commercials on the radio stations when we driving. We hear these lawyer commercials all the time. Some of y'all probably be singing them joints and jamming to them when you in the car, right? Call 1-800-CAR-WRECK. Call 1-800-CAR. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need the services at the time, right? You just because you heard the damn song don't mean you jumped on and say, man, I need me an attorney right now. Because you ain't had a car wreck. But God forbid, like if you did have a car wreck, guess what jingle gonna play in your head? Bam. Them lawyer commercials gonna come right back out, and you're gonna be like, oh snap, you gonna know what number to call. You gonna know what number to call. I mean, that's just facts. So when it comes to your business, it's about maximum exposure. It's about just sharing the information and putting it in front of people. Let them decide. The problem that people are having, okay, in their business, listen up. You're not talking to enough people. You're not talking to enough people. Because if you talk, I'm just letting you know this, because this is what a lot of people do. If you're only talking to a handful of people, you're not letting the law of numbers work in your favor. So you can't just talk to 2 people on Monday, let 3 days go by, and then all of a sudden on Friday, you want to talk to another set of people and think that you're going to build a business. You have to be talking to people every single day. Every single day. Why? I'm going to give you a reason why. Because everybody is at a different place in their life. So some people, they're going to be ready to take action right away, which is going to be a benefit to you. But then the other people, you are planting seeds. You're planting seeds. And what's going to end up happening, they're going to follow your journey. Maybe right now they don't have the income to get in, right? Maybe right now they got other things that's taking their attention. They got a lot of things going, but if you expose them to the information, you are planting a seed, which means that as you continue to grow, as you continue sharing testimonies and information and things like that, they're seeing it over and over and over again. So they may not get with you now. You might have talked to somebody now, and 5 months or 6 months later, they feel comfortable enough because they've been following you for the last 6 months. Now they are ready to come join your business because now they've seen the growth. They've seen everything. See, people want to see real people getting real results before they feel comfortable enough to invest money. That's just the way that it is. We are in the people business. That means that we connect with people. See, people don't just join opportunities. They join people that they like, they trust, and they can relate to. So when you are putting your information out there, guys, you gotta put it through your story, okay? See, a lot of people want to come on and talk about statistics and facts and all of this stuff. Nobody care about none of that. They don't care about that. They just want to see, is it working for you? Is it working for you? Why do you think my business blew up? I'm going to tell you why my business blew up. It wasn't because I was trying to go out here and try to sweet talk people and find slick ways to get in. I actually use my services. I'm a product of my services. This is what happened. My financial situation was in a sham. I had been wasting money chasing and trying to get my financial situation up to par because I got tired of being denied for my credit. I got tired of being buried under debt, never having enough extra money. I knew I needed to do something different. This opportunity fell in my lap. I almost let it go due to my past experiences. I almost let this opportunity go. But I kept seeing people who had results. I kept seeing it. I'm like, well, man, I'm seeing different people every day getting these results. Something's got to be working over here. So I decided to take another chance. When I got on board, guys, man, the results have been amazing. I came on board, man. They helped me reduce my taxes. You feel what I'm saying? They helped me reduce my tax, put an additional $450 in my check. Like, come on, my job didn't even give me a raise, but just by me starting a business, my experts helped me get that money back onto my paycheck. You know what I'm saying? My credit score started going up. They helping me eliminate my debt, preparing me to invest in my future. So when I'm done working this job, I don't ever have to look back. So like this thing put me in position, not just for myself, but building for my family's future. So that way when I'm long gone, my family is taken care of. And like That's the reason why I get so excited about this. See, when the results started coming, that's when I was like, man, I want to tell people. Fast forward, it wasn't all peaches and cream along the way. My results were up and down and round and all of this stuff, but I stuck with it. I just stuck with it. I work a full-time job. As we know, we've been quarantined, so the kids have been home. My wife, she just started college to finish up her nursing degree. So our life has been busy. I had every excuse to walk away from this opportunity, especially when I wasn't making money at times. I had every excuse in the book to walk away from this opportunity. But I stuck with it. I stuck with it because I was stupid to walk away from it. If I'm getting the results that I'm getting, I was like, I just got to be patient because it's coming. I just got to be patient and just remain plugged in. And that's exactly what I did. And then this year, guys, I've been able to go, man, I'm telling you, man, my credit score just a couple of weeks ago, 131-point increase. Because of this opportunity, me and my family was able to go and get our first brand new vehicle. Guys, let me tell you something. I am 35 years old, okay? 35 years old. I'll be 36 in November, okay? November 15th if y'all want to get me a gift, okay? Want to give me a gift. No, I'm just kidding. All right? I'm going to be 36. I've never owned a brand new vehicle in my life. I've never owned one. Because my credit didn't qualify me for a brand new vehicle. I never got the vehicle that I want. I always got the vehicle that my credit qualified for me for. And I was grateful to have 4 wheels, but it was never really what I wanted. And for me and my wife to be able, like, you don't understand, like, how that feels as a man, right? Like, to go to a dealership and tell my wife to pick out the vehicle she wanted, and she drove it, she fell in love, to now be able to be treated like a human being because my credit score going up, money is increasing, things are happening, to now go in and be like, all right, cool, put the down payment and do what we do and drive off the lot in a brand new vehicle. I never would have been able to achieve that if I didn't stay the course, if I didn't stick to it. I never would have been able to achieve that for my family. To experience what I experienced when I came home with a brand new vehicle with a 3rd row seat because our family, they outgrowing a car. But to bring that car home and feel the energy from my babies, like it was the greatest feeling in the world, man. Because as a father, man, I've been feeling for so many years that I have been falling short. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been able to afford things that my babies wanted. They want to do certain things and get certain things. And I was just like, okay, yeah, we'll build up to it. I get tired of doing that. I got tired of sitting around, like, hearing my wife, like, tell me, like, man, she want a house, but, man, maybe one day if we win the lottery. So my wife had lost all hope in me, because now she was hoping and wishing for the lottery to come, which is a 1 in a million chance for that to happen. So it's like she lost faith in me because now she hoping that the lottery comes so we can get the things that we truly wanted in life. As a man, that sucks. As a man, that sucks. And I had to do something different. I'm telling you guys this because I'm a real person that understands the struggle, and I've been there. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to window shop in life, man. To see everything that you want in life through the glass. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you go to the mall, you got your stores that you comfortably walk into because you know you can spend money there. But then you got the expensive stores that you wouldn't even set your foot in because you don't think that you're worthy enough. Your bank account don't deem you worthy enough to walk in them places. So what do? You look through the glass and you're like, oh, them some cute shirts. Oh, $300 for that shirt. Oh, man, that belt over there. Oh, I love that belt. Oh, that's $200 for that belt. But you'll never walk in there because you don't want to feel embarrassed when that person say, can I help you find nothing? And you know that you're not going to spend money in that store. That's how we live life. We see homes. How many of you guys drive in areas that got beautiful homes just so you can look and imagine? I remember nights sitting on the couch with my wife, both of us on the laptop on Zillow.com, looking at houses, hoping and wishing that one day something changed so we can get our family into a home. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just want you guys to understand, like, this ain't no game for me. Like, when I come on here, man, I'm pouring into you guys because I'm a firm believer that God put certain people through things so that they can use it as leverage to bless other people. I'm a firm believer. I'm one of those people that God put me through the ringer to prepare me for his ultimate blessing so I could get out here and bless other people. Because when people hear my story, see, I'm going to have a day where I break down like my real story. I always give y'all bits and pieces of the story so that way, we can kind of keep things cool. But I'm going to sit down and give y'all like the detail that just happened in my life. When y'all hear what has happened in my life and where I'm at today, y'all will be like, man, that's crazy. Like, you wouldn't even think twice about jumping on board and joining me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all wouldn't even think twice. Because here's the thing. I've documented my journey along the way. See, that's what y'all afraid of. Y'all afraid of being fearlessly authentic. Just being yourself. Opening up and letting people in on the struggle that you deal with. We all have struggles. We all deal with things. And that's what I did. I didn't want people to not see me and then all of a sudden I pop up out of nowhere and say, hey, look at my life now. I wanted y'all to see me now. I wanted y'all to see me when I first got started. Because I knew when I got started, when them results come, couldn't nobody ever question me and anything that was happening because you saw me when I didn't have nothing. You saw me when I wasn't making money. Y'all can go back a year ago when I got started in this opportunity, when I didn't have nothing, when I was just getting started. And fast forward to today. That's what I wanted. Because nobody can ever question my success. Ever. Because I've always been transparent. I've always shared what's been going on. I've always been real with people, and I'm never going to change that. I'm going to always be that person because people need to see that. Because if I can overcome my struggle, if I can stay with it, you know what I'm saying, and get to the level that I am today, I'm telling you guys right now, you can do it as well. You can do it as well. You can do it as well, man. I see so many people struggling, man, and I just wish I could help everybody, but I can't help the people that are prisoner to their own mindset. I can't. But all I can do is share what has happened for me in hopes that it encourages you to take action. Like, that's all I could do. I can't force you. You know what I'm saying? They say you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. That's true. I can lead you there, but I ain't going to put your face in the water. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to make you drink and I ain't going to scoop it up and open your mouth and pour it in. Like, there go the water right there, drink. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, yo, listen, this is my life. My life hasn't been easy. My financial situation separated me and my wife in the middle of our marriage. We were separated for 6 months. I'm going away from my kids, man. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, this journey has been like crazy roller coaster ride, man. So to see what I've been able to achieve through all of that, to like really stay the course and say, you know what, I know that something is greater. And when I started putting my belief in God and just saying, God, just show me the way and just following it. And when I just stopped worrying about everything else and I stayed the course, God has been blessing me and my family. And I love that because it's not about me. I love that because now I'm in position to be able to help other people. I talk to people every single day, guys, and I listen. And I hear people who've been struggling, man, trying to get it. And I'm just like, look, man, just come talk with me. That's it. I'm not pressuring you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need you to join me, but I'm like, come check this out. Because I know for a fact that when they get a chance to see it, when they get a chance to soak this in, when they get a chance to really visualize what this can do for them, I know this can help. And that's what makes me happy, is seeing other people winning. I'm a parent. Our children right now, they need us more than ever. The decisions that we make today is going to impact their future. Whether it's good or bad, it's going to impact their future. So if you're sitting around being afraid to invest and, you got to wait for the right time and you got to do all of this stuff and you miss an opportunity, then what's going to happen to your babies? The question is, are you going to be willing to tell your babies the truth on why they are living the life they're going to be living in the future? Why they going to be struggling? Why they going to have debt? are you going to be willing to sit down with your babies and tell them the truth? See, don't blame it on the economy. Don't blame it on the government. Don't blame it on your job. You need to be real with your babies and say that you were afraid to take action. You were afraid to do something different, to set a different path for your family. You got to be afraid. You got to eat that. You're going to have to take that L, because if your babies are not successful in the future, it's not on them, because you set them up for failure right now by not taking action to do something different. I'm just being real because I'm a parent. You see what's going on in our economy right now. Millions of people without jobs, leaning on the government in hopes that they can get money. Is that the type of life that you want for your babies? Is that the type of life that you want to lead them into? And if that is, and you're not doing anything to change that, shame on you. Shame on you. Because my mentor asked me a question that slapped me in the face, and it kind of pissed me off when he asked me. But he said, how long are you willing to be your kid's dream killer? Whew! Man, when he hit me with that question, that right there, like, literally sent a shockwave through my body. Because, like, that's a real question. How long are you willing to be your kid's dream killer? How long? Like, so many kids out here with so many talents and gifts that God have given them, and we rob them of that because we can't afford it. We just trying to survive day to day. Kids that could have been great athletes that never got the chance because they were in a situation where their parents couldn't afford it. But the thing is that their parents, even though they couldn't afford it, wasn't finding a way to do that and make that happen for their babies. So where do those babies end up? In the streets. In the streets. Getting in trouble. Wasting God's gifts. I'm sorry if this is too real for you. I'm sorry. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm just trying to spit the facts to y'all to wake y'all up, man. Let me see what Zia says. Zia said, I've been trying to figure out how to do this. I really need some one-on-one. Hey, listen, hit me up. That's it. Hit me up. Y'all don't understand, man. Like, I don't care what business you in. Do y'all know that I be coaching people in other businesses? I haven't charged anything for my coaching. I love what I do. I just hop on the phone. Hey, what's going on with you? Share some knowledge with them. They go on their way. They do some things and they see success. That, like, it doesn't matter, because I feel like if I bless other people, God gonna bless me regardless. God gonna bless me. He has blessed me so many times over. Like, it's crazy. And I just continue to keep blessing others. Because that's what it is for me. When I see that single mom out there with her babies just trying to figure it out, I want to help her. When I see parents out there just working and just falling short, I want to bless them just like God blessed me. Like, that's like, I understand the struggle. That's where I come from. I come from a real place. A real place of pain, a real place of frustration, a real place of anxiety, a real place of a sense of like just falling short as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from that place. So when God put me in this position and he started showing me things for myself, I'm like, man, this is great, because now I can go back and now I'm in position to help other people. I just felt that in my spirit to talk to y'all today, man. To let y'all know, like, yo, this is real. Like, I'm not here playing around, man. Like, everything that I've been sharing on my page, everything that I put out there and I pour into people, man, is absolutely real. There's nothing fake about nothing that I do, ever. And if you think so, ask any other people that's connected to me, that have been following my journey. I'm one of the most humble people. I'm one of the most grateful people, because I understand as good as God can give it, God can take it away. I understand that. Y'all don't know when I was with another opportunity, and I'm gonna say that so you can get this thing rocking. I was with another opportunity years ago, okay, called American Bill Money. American Bill Money was the first company that I built where, like, it was like making some serious money. I'm gonna show you how when I say as good as God can give it, God can take it away. I was making more money than I was making at my job at the time, which was good because when I walked into my job decided to downsize and they let a bunch of people go, and I was one of those people. For almost a year, guys, I was able to taste freedom. I was able to taste the time that, like, just enjoy the time with my family. I was able to be able to enjoy financial freedom, right? Because I wasn't working a job, but we were still taking care of bills. I got comfortable in that. I got comfortable, and I wasn't working as hard. I was just relaxing, just working when I wanted to. All of these different things. Next thing you know, guys, my money started dwindling. Started decreasing. Made things tougher to take care of bills. But because I had that freedom, my pride kicked in, and I didn't want to have to get another job. I didn't want to have to do that. And like that right there was what started the problems in my marriage, because I was being selfish, because I just wanted the freedom, and I didn't want to work because I felt like I already had put in the work, so I should be just living, kind of put my hands back and my feet up. And I didn't grind hard anymore. And I lost everything. Man. So it forced me to go back to work. It forced me to get this job that I have now. And it was the most humble, it was the most frustrating experience, but it was the most humble. Because I was up here, I was on top of the world, and got kicked back down to reality. I went back to work, and I tucked my tail between my legs, went in there, I started doing my job, and I started building back up. Because sometimes we take things for granted. We take God's blessing for granted, and I surely did. And I knew this time around that when God blessed me this time, I wasn't taking it for granted this time. Y'all understand, I work a full-time job every day this week except Monday. Every night, I come home, I get my babies fed, I try to give my wife a break, and every night I'm doing presentations every night, sharing this information with people. Tired or not. I had to be back at the office training 2 new people, feeling exhausted, but I still show up because I know what this thing has done for me, and I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact where this is going to take me and so many others. All right? So I really hope that this message, and I know this was a longer video, and I appreciate you guys hanging out and chilling, but I really just wanted to hit home for y'all, man. I wanted this message to hit home for you so that way you understood exactly what's going on. And if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I don't bite. You know what I'm saying? I think I got enough value I can share with you to kind of help turn some things around. You feel me? So hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like Zia's on here. I'm about to reach out to her. Say hello. See what's going on. Look, she's been trying to figure it out. She needs some one-on-one. Hey, that's cool. I'm going to reach out to her today. That's just who I am as a person, as a leader, as a man of God, as a father, as a friend. That's who I am. So get to know me. Get to know me. Come connect with me. If you're ready to win, if you're tired of chasing, and you're ready to get a part of something that can really change your life, all you got to do is hit me up. Simple as that. All right? So with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in today. Oh, my man Earlington, let me see what he said. He said, that was a good word because folks think if and when you make it, you don't have to do anything else. That's when the grind begins. Man, I'm telling you, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I had grinded so hard in the beginning that I was making so much money. I was kicked back. I was coasting. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just I just didn't put in the work. I wasn't plugged in. I was just it is what it is. I didn't have that same grind that I had, and I lost everything. So that's absolutely true. So anybody that see Earlington's comment, love that comment because that's so true. That's when the grind begins. The grind don't ever stop, man. And neither should you. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. My name is Derrick Casey coming to you from Dallas, Texas. I look forward to talking to you soon, all right? Peace.